In this lesson, we're going to be bringing in and setting up the rendered frames in NUKE. Okay, so in your project files, I've saved this NUKE file as 14_begin, but you can just open up a blank NUKE project because we're just starting from scratch. So first things first, we need to set up the size of our project. So you can come over here to your Properties bin and hit the S key to bring up your settings. And we need to go into your full size format where it says that, and go ahead and we'll drop that down and click New because we need to make a new one. And this is going to be 1280 by 720, so I normally just will name it that to make it easier. And then you can type in 1280 by 720 right there, and we're good to go. So go ahead and click OK. And we are only using 100 frames, so make sure that says that your frame range is from 1 to 100. And then we'll go ahead and bring in some of our images. So to do that, we need to drop in a read node. So I'll just click here and hit the R key. And we'll go up one directory here and go into your reference files, because this is where we saved your sequence that we took out of Cinema 4D. And we need to bring in our zombie live action, which is going to be this sequence, the 1 through 100. So go ahead and open that up. Then you can just hover over this area, hit the R key again. We need to bring in that final frame, which is basically the same as our clean plate. You can see how those are very similar, just minus the zombie. We'll hit the R key again, and let's go up a directory and we'll go into our zombie guts crawl, and we need to bring in these 3 sequences. So you can just shift select those, and that is going to give you your shadow alpha, your alpha that was the object buffer, and also the guts RGB pass. So you can see what those look like. And you might say, oh no, these are red, that's not what I expected. Whenever you're rendering and you only tell it to render one channel like this, it's going to automatically dump it into the red channel because it's the first channel. So if you need a little refresher, you could watch our Introduction to Channels in NUKE course, and that'll be helpful. But I'm still going to talk you through how we'll use these with them being red, and it's really easy, hardly any difference at all. Okay, so now that we have our sequences imported, we're going to be moving on to starting to try to get this image here to have this poster board covered up. Now we will be using it for some tracking data, but I want to get it out of the shot. So join me in the next lesson where we'll be using a RotoPaint node to cover up this poster board.